Alright guys, what is up? Today we're taking a look at the Rathuum, Operation Rathuum overview slash review. We're going to be talking about it, my reactions, what I thought was good, what I thought was bad. There was a lot of good things. I think the good things outweighed the negative things. So yeah, let's talk about it. So Operation Rathuum lasted from I don't know when it lasted from. I don't know the dates. It was at the end of April, beginning of May 2016. So if you're watching this in a week, it's done. So you can't get any of this stuff, I don't think. So what was it? It was basically you had to kill a bunch of these special Grineer mobs on Sedna. It was kind of structured like Conclave, which I thought was very good. It brought in Conclave aspects into the PvE portion of the game, which I thought was very good. I think it kind of showed off the good things about Conclave. I thought that was very good. Hopefully that means that they will be kind of increasing their work on Conclave and expanding it more. Also, I think that including those Conclave aspects will at least temporarily increase the player count on Conclave at any given time, which is good. That's always good. Another thing, I think. Well, let's talk. Let's talk about what was actually supposed to happen. So you're supposed to kill a bunch of special mobs in a Conclave-like fashion, and it was quite well. I mean, it wasn't too difficult, but it was difficult if you're a newer player and you don't have Valkyr or an Ash Prime. So yeah, I think that it was good. It was a good operation. It was difficult enough. One problem that I had with it is that they didn't really pay attention to how frames would react, or how players would use frames in the operation. But we'll get to that in a little bit. It was nice to see that they fixed most of, if not all of, the problems that a lot of people had with the Operation 1000 cuts, which the main problems from that were, first of all, they kind of just swamped us with stun locks. So you got the bailiffs, they added the butcher ground slams, and then the scorpions always riplining you. So they didn't do that in this one, which was good. I think that they actually went very, very contrary to that, since they had the executioners. It was more of you focus on this one executioner, or you focus on just a few executioners who can do a lot more damage, rather than focus on 100 enemies that by themselves won't do very much damage, but together will do a crap ton. I think it was a lot more individualized for the enemies. You had to focus on one enemy at a time, since they were so difficult, which I really thought was good. The other problem that a lot of people had was there was no endless mission in the 1000 cuts. You could only do 10 minutes of survival, and then you had to extract. That wasn't good, especially because most of the veteran players, what they get their fun out of is doing endless missions and seeing how long they can go for. Me included, I like doing that. So it was good to see that they added an endless Rathuum mission where you could go as long as you want. That was very good. Again, the frame choices made it not as good, but we'll get to that in a little bit. The Kayla de Tame, I think that's how you pronounce it, Kayla de Tame boss battle was freaking epic. Oh my god. It's so awesome. If you haven't done it, I really, really recommend it. It is an awesome, awesome boss battle. definitely the best boss battle, probably in my opinion at least, that they have done so far. It's really cool. It's kind of like gladiator style. To be honest, I was excuse me. I was expecting more of a Roman Colosseum with like a sand underfoot, and you know, like a bunch of like dudes in armor coming at you. But I guess that they really did that, but in a Warframe kind of setting instead of a Roman setting. So I think that they did that well. I would have liked to see a larger tile set. Most of the tile sets, except for the one on series, was they were pretty small and pretty cramped. I would have liked to see larger tile sets, but whatever. Yeah, the boss battle was awesome. I would definitely, if you haven't done it, I would definitely recommend doing it. I would also recommend using an Ignis. It's probably the best primary. You'll see why. The operation itself was a fun game mode. It's kind of like crap. What do you call it? I just forgot what it's called in Conclave. Oro is what it's called. It was kind of like Oro, but you didn't have to collect the Oro. You just had to kill him, which was good. I like that. It was decently challenging, except with different frames. Again, I'll get to that in a little bit. There were some awesome new mods that Kayla drops. I won't talk about those. You can go look them up on Quiet Chai's channel or whoever you want. So they're really cool mods, really interesting and original mods for certain Grineer weapons, and I thought that was pretty cool. The executioners were really awesome. They looked good. They all kind of focused on one Grineer mob in the game. Like there was a Hyekna master, and then there was a bombard, and then a Helion, and a not a scorpion, but a sniper, whatever you call them. I forget. So there's a bunch of executioners based on different Grineer mobs, which I thought was really good. But they were kind of beefed up a lot more. So they're really cool. I thought they were well thought out. They included a really good sigil and badge. I liked both of them. The Kayla to Tame sigil, and then the Rathuum badge was pretty cool. They added a new Wraith weapon, the Wraith Furax. Meh. I'm glad that they added a new weapon so that I can get more mastery, but that's all that it is. It's just mastery. It's not good at all. So let's talk about the bad things. There's not a lot of bad things. So some frames were way better than others. This was my main problem. Ashe and Valkyr were clearly the best Warframes to use. Valkyr was probably the best frame to use in this because you're just invincible. Yeah, but like you're invincible. You can't be killed. And with the Conclave style of providing energy, it was extremely easy to keep up your hysteria forever. As you can see in the background, I'm getting a lot of kills, and it's not hard at all with Valkyr. If you want to go for a long time, just use a Valkyr. You can do it solo. It's fun. I wish there was more maps. I believe there was only 3 tile sets that were added. The Uranus one, the Ceres, however you pronounce it, one, and then the Mercury one. They were cool tile sets, don't get me wrong. I really liked them. I just wish they added more. So for like, I would have liked to see. I would have liked to seen. How the hell? That sentence sounds weird. I would have liked an Earth tile set. I think that would have been awesome. Jumping like on trees and stuff, that would have been really cool. But that's fine. I don't like that during the event. I'm not sure if this is going to change. I gotta wrap this up because the video is almost over. I don't like that you have to farm judgment points to kill Kayla. in order to get those new mods. I don't know. That's more farming. I don't really... Meh. I don't want to farm. And also, Furex Wraith sucks. So, yeah. I was kind of upset about that. So, overall, some frames were better than others, which I talked about, which led to the problem of basically how much time am I willing to spend in one mission using a Valkyrie and Hysteria and just senselessly clicking. I saw some people who got up to like 7,000 kills or something crazy, so that's insane. They have no life. I'm sorry, don't get angry. I'm just kidding. But like that's insane. I got to 91 before I got bored. That was what I got to. So yeah, Valkyrie, you just run, and however long you decide to spend on the mission is how many kills you get, basically. I'm happy that they added a Wraith weapon. I'm sad that it sucks balls. It brought in Conclave elements, which was awesome. That makes more players try out Conclave. Hopefully they're going to expand Conclave. They fixed the 1000 cuts mistakes with the overwhelming stuns and the failure of including an endless mission. Overall, it was a good operation. I'm worried that the next operation will be Arcwing, because I freaking suck at Arcwing. Okay, bye. This video is over.